and Justice podcast, the DOVVVSU voice.
Welcome to the Hope and Justice podcast, the DOVVVSU voice. The podcast brought your way by the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DOVVVSU, of the Ghana Police Service, and it fills you in on what there is to know about domestic violence and all support that the service can provide for you. And today I'm coming your way with an educative section with our director, ACP Ms. Owusu Chreme, the director of Domestic Violence and Victim Support One-Stop Unit. She is here today to teach us on the 30 Days of Activism, a campaign that has been launched for the month of July. Welcome, Ms. Owusu Chreme.
Thank you very much for having me.
We heard the month of July is for DOVVVSU. DOVVVSU is saying they are having a campaign. We want to know all there is to know about the campaign, the theme for the campaign, the activities that the campaign will involve.
Okay, thank you very much. So the month of July has been set aside for 30 days of activism. And the campaign is Break the Silence, 30 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence. The theme is From Silence to Strength, Speak Up, Stand Up, Support. The activities are many. We're going to reach out to the actual, before I go to the activities, let me talk about the essence of the 30 Days of Activism. As the name suggests, it's activism. We're going to talk about gender-based violence. It's an opportunity we set aside to create awareness, intensify awareness for the community, people in Ghana. We want to reach out to people to educate the public on gender-based violence, the resources available and where you can find them, and also an opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with other stakeholders in the fight against gender-based violence. So currently we've run a lot of activities have taken place. The launch was on 2nd July. On that same day we went on a float, and the following day we engaged the media, because we see the media as a critical role in the fight against gender-based violence. We can't fight gender-based violence without the media. We need them. So we wanted to engage them, and we did. And we were very honored to have about 27 media houses coming over to engage with us to see the way forward. The following day was also a critical, the next project meeting was also critical with our traditional rulers, the chiefs and the queen mothers. In fact, the invitation was to the queen mothers, but we're so humbled to have some of the chiefs join. So it tells you how our traditional rulers are also very interested in issues of gender-based violence, and to see that their communities are free of violence. So we met with the queens and some of our chiefs, and they came from different parts of Ghana. Some came from Oti, Volta region, Central region, Western region. We have chiefs coming from Ahafo, one from Volta region, another one from Central region. We have some coming from the Savannah region. For us, it was very humbling, and we'd engage them. We sensitized them on the Domestic Violence Act. We also then went into the open forum where we listened to them to see how best together we can form stronger partnership and move on. We'd also visited schools, different schools, primary school, and it's been very engaging. You have 10-year-old children asking very intelligent questions, and we are very, very happy that we've gotten the opportunity to interact with these children. It gives us a better perspective as to how to reach out to these young ones. We'd also reach out to some sections of the GPR2, some members of the GPR2 at Circle, and it was a very good interactive section. So these are some of the things we've done so far. And tomorrow, for instance, we're going to engage, sensitize some of our police personnel, the operational wing of the Ghana Police Service. Going to sensitize some of the personnel there.
Great. So the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit is saying the month of July is for them, and their title for the campaign is Break the Silence. It is 30 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence, and the theme is From Silence to Strength. We speak up, stand up, support as a call to action. And so far the activities have been engaging. We began with the floats. We went ahead and engaged our stakeholders, that is the chiefs and the queen mothers of our various communities. They came all the way from the northern region, the central region, Ahafo. It has been ongoing, and we have a lot of activities in store. So we encourage you to stay tuned and continue watching this podcast. You'll find more coming your way. So, Ms. Owusu Atreme, going ahead on the campaign, such a big initiative, you require a lot of sponsors. We want to know which people have come through for you so far, and which people are you calling on to come to support this program?
So far, we've been very blessed to have UNFPA come on board to sponsor us, as well as MTN. And I'm also proud to say that we are collaborating with Arabna, the renowned gospel artist, who I'm sure if you go on TikTok, you find all her music there, amazing music, touching music. The one that we use, for instance, we have a permission to use Ebefa as our signature tune, and we also privileged to have her as our brand ambassador. So going forward, we have a lot of things wrapped up under our sleeves that will help us in the fight against gender-based violence. So we are very proud to have her come on board to use her platform together with DOVVSU that we fight gender-based violence.
Great. So Arabna, the brand ambassador, is selling all victims and survivors out there a BEFA. There is hope for the future. Don't be distraught. Just walk into the one-stop center and the support is there. We speak up, we stand up, and we get the support that is necessary. This time around, we are continuing. We are saying, which team are you operating with? Are you doing this all on your own? Which sponsors, aside the sponsors, which other members are joining? Which parts of the police service is involved in this? You mentioned you are speaking to police officers. Which exact units are you speaking with, and who is left out of this?
So basically, first and foremost, it's not only in Accra. The 30 days of activism is a national activism agenda. So all the other regional capitals, they are also carrying out different activities. It will include engaging the markets, engaging media, engaging our queens. Now, internally, we are doing sensitization. So the unit that we work closely with is the operational wing, because we sometimes have to go and do rescue, we have to go and do arrest, and sometimes the arrest, looking at the nature of the arrest, we will need the operational wing to be the lead whilst we are behind. And so there's a need for us to sensitize them. So we're going to involve the different wings units under the operational wing of the Ghana Police Service. We're going to invite them tomorrow over for some sensitization, educate them on the acts and how best to handle survivors who are already traumatized. Because when we're going to do the rescue, these are men who are carrying guns, going to rescue somebody who's already traumatized. What can they do, and what should they not do, so that to aggravate the situation more? So these are some of the conversations that we're going to have going on tomorrow.
So if you are in a Ahafo region, you are in the northern region, you are in the Volta region, any part of Ghana that you are, remember there is an activity ongoing in your region. The education is not being done only in Accra. Be reminded there is a DOVVSU near you. Stay tuned, and don't forget to hit us up on our social medias and comment in the comment section what was done in your region this time around. Let us know the activities you have seen so far. Let us know the engagements you have had so far. Our WhatsApp line remains 055 1900, and don't forget to give us a comment on all our social media handles. We are on X, we are on WhatsApp, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok, we are on YouTube, and we are on Facebook as DOVVSU Ghana. Keep the interaction going, keep the comments lively. Ms. Shreme, you have mentioned the activities done so far. Going forward, 30 days is quite long. What else should we look forward? What other activities remain in the rest of the days?
So we continue still with the sensitization in schools. There are lots of schools who are happy to have us, so we continue with the sensitization in schools, but also we'll continue with the sensitization in marketplaces, and also we'll still engage the GPRTU. In fact, with our first engagement with the GPRTU at Circle, we have agreed between the GPRTU and DOVVSU that we are going to set up a desk there. So that will be twice in a week. We are waiting for the day when they'll give us the green light, and so during this 30 days you will find us at the GPRTU station in Circle, where we get there, no distraction. We're not going to ask a driver or a passerby to come and engage us. We just sit there with something, an indication that shows that this is DOVVSU.
Okay.
Anytime you want to walk in, you can walk in, ask us a question, you want clarification, you want to lodge a complaint, you've seen something, you want to talk about it. It could be a passerby, it could be a driver. Going forward beyond the 30 days, we still will be at the GPRTU at Circle. Will still be there. It's a way of making complaint easier and carrying DOVVSU to the doorsteps of people. So one of the activities that we are yet to do is to do a procession in the evening. We want to wait when it's quite dark, and then we walk through the streets carrying candles.
All right. So we want to know, why is the walk going to happen in the dark? Is it safe? And why the candles?
So the walk in the dark holding candle is symbolic. The walk in the dark it depicts the situation that the survivor finds herself in. A survivor in a domestic violence situation is somebody who is in the dark. She has no voice. She's lost her voice. She's all alone, and it all seems like it's bleak. It's darkness. But the light so we walk without talking. It will be just quiet, walking, no music, no nothing, not saying anything. And the candle in our hands, it's a symbol of hope.
Okay.
It's a symbol of hope to tell the survivor that you are not alone. There is hope for you. DOVVSU is your hope. Okay. You have other stakeholders that are also there to support you. So the candle in our hands is a symbol of hope to the survivor. The walk in the dark is just depicting what the survivor goes through, that the survivor is all alone in the dark. In her mind, she's alone. There's nobody with her. But the candle in our hands is a symbol of hope that DOVVSU is here to help. DOVVSU is here to support you. Okay. So it's just a symbolic act to let the survivors know that they are not alone. We are with them. That even though it's dark, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
So to survivors and to victims out there, don't forget, you are not walking alone in the dark. DOVVSU is bringing light your way. And to Circle, get ready. DOVVSU is bringing the office right to your doorstep. Stand up, speak up, support. We are still on the 30 days of activism. Okay, so Ms. Chairman, finally, before you take your leave, we know you have launched a podcast. We want to know the concepts behind the podcast and what the podcast seeks to do during these days of campaign.
So for the podcast, it goes beyond the campaign. It's something that has come to stay. And the main reason is to create awareness. Okay. As I indicated to you, the 30 days of activism is not just to do intensive education and let it slide. No, beyond that, there must be something else to sustain the awareness till next year when we also begin another 30 days of activism. So for the podcast, it's for awareness creation, to also educate the survivors and the general public where you can find resources. If you are in need and say you need shelter, where can I go? If I'm beaten or there's something wrong with me, who can I talk to? So it is for awareness creation. It's also to educate the public where they can access various services that they will need. It's also to engage the community, to listen to them, to know what goes on in their community, and together we can help fight gender-based violence.
Great. This is the Hope and Justice podcast, the DOVVSU voice. And we have been speaking with the director of DOVVSU, ACP Ms. Owusu Achreme. And she's saying it's not a one-month show. It is an entire campaign, and it will be carried on forever. So the podcast is here to educate all Ghanaians, to educate any and everybody. We are going to the grassroots. We are on social media. We are available on phone also. It is a 24-hour, the one-stop center. And you are being reminded to give us a follow on our social media handles. We are available as DOVVSU Ghana. We are saying, could give us a call on our toll-free number 0800 000-900, and our WhatsApp line. If you've seen something, share it with us. 055-1000-900. I am your host, Chief Inspector Rosemary Kwachemafo. Okay, so before you finally take your leave, ACP Ms. Owusu Achreme, what is your message to the survivors out there, to the victims out there, especially the men who may be seen as weak if they should walk into your unit?
Okay, thank you very much. To the victims out there, I would say help is available. Reach out to DOVVSU and we'll be more than glad to support you. If you also know somebody who is going through any form of abuse, please, when you see something, say something so that we can together save a life. And to the men out there, we know, we see you, we hear you, we know you go through some form of domestic violence. Please reach out to us and together we will find a way out to assist you. Thank you.
The men out there, the director of DOVVVSU is saying, we know you go through some form of abuse and our doors are always open to you. So we are saying from silence to strength, speak up, stand up, and you get the support that you need. We are waiting on you. Our doors are open 24/7. It's still the 30 days of activism and we'll be coming your way with more educative editions. It has been an interactive section with ACP Ms. Owusu Achreme, and you are being reminded this is the Hope and Justice podcast, the DOVVVSU voice. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Hope and Justice podcast, the DOVVVSU voice.